Hi guys, welcome back to Stitch with me. If this is your first time joining, my name is Crystal Rowe, and I try to do these Stitch with Me's a couple times a week. I just talk about, sometimes I tell stories that I think are funny, or you know, things that have happened or things I've done. Sometimes I just talk about my life, what's going on, like today, this week, whatever. So, today we are starting the Dancer South, and if you want to join in, we have a hashtag. It's hashtag Dancer South. This is the Dancer pattern from the Winter 2021 Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher magazine. And it's from Barbara Anna Designs. So, me and Candace K and Tracy of OG Stitchery, we fell in love with this pattern. And we did a stitch along together for Halloween, which it was a start along for me because I didn't get very far. That both of them finished it. And we wanted to do another one. So, we kind of talked back and forth, and we all agreed that this was the pattern we wanted to do. So we talked about it, and a bunch more people have jumped on board, and it's super exciting because so many people got their issue of this magazine and just were blown away by this pattern. So it's really fun that so many people are going to join in. So I'm going to start. This is DMC. I'm using, I thought it was a 32 count, but I actually think now it's a 28 count. It's a sparkle. I'll have to look it up. I know it's called Sparkle. This is a leftover piece from an ornament that I stitched. I got it from 123 Stitch, so it is big enough. It's not a huge piece, but it is big enough. So I'm going to start over here. I'm a right hand top corner starter. So the first color is actually white, but I'm going to be honest, I can barely see the white on that pattern. I need the pattern closer to me. So just for the sake of this stitch with me, I'm going to start with the color of the antlers. And I can already see that it's not, I don't know if it's going to pop. So I'm going to put some stitches in on this. Let me see, I might need to get more light in here for y'all. Okay. Hopefully that's good light. If not, I do apologize. It's kind of dark in here. Alright, so this is kind of an awkward, but I don't normally stitch at this way for linen because I need it closer to me at an angle, but for the stitch with me, this is the angle I have to stitch, so I'm just going to do the best I can. But I can see already that this color, my fabric's lighter than the called for fabric. So we're going to put some stitches in and just see once I get them in if it's going to show up against this fabric. If not, I don't know what I'll do. I don't think I have a fabric dark enough. And I gotta start this today. We're all starting it today, and I'm already off a stitch. So maybe I should have picked a different fabric to do stitch with me. Alright, let me pull that out. I don't even know. What have I done? I've got a mess. I've got it all tangled. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but my dog went absolutely nuts. So while I was waiting for them to stop barking, I had to pick out the stitches I stitched, because I had it, I don't even know what I did. I had it knotted up and tangled. So I'm going to start over. I don't hear anybody out there, but they're going crazy. Maybe it's an animal. Now, the road crew, they're paving a road near me, and they have been over there in the mornings, but I don't hear them, so. Alright, so let me start this again. So, the big news is that Parker started public school again this week. And he started on, today's Wednesday, he started on Monday. I didn't film on Monday a Stitch With Me like I normally do, because in order to upload, to process this video, I have to have my phone on Do Not Disturb. For some reason, the Power Director app that I use, if I get a phone call or even a text message or any kind of notification from any app while it's processing the video, it will stop processing. So I have to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I didn't feel comfortable doing that on his first day to upload the video, because I was afraid something would happen and the school would call, etc. So I didn't film. And then I did film a video yesterday, but I was so busy I didn't have time to upload it. So I knew I was going to start this today, and Wednesday is my normal day to do a Stitch With Me. So I said, you know what, I'll just do one today. So, and what's crazy is with him starting school, I have barely stitched. I thought, oh, he's going to go to school and I'll clean the house or whatever, and then I'm going to have all day to stitch or quilt. I haven't done anything. Monday, I don't think I did any cross stitching. I may have done, I don't know, maybe just a few stitches. Yesterday, I did get some stitching in while I filmed that video. So, yeah, it's, for it to sit down and stitch, it feels really nice. So, it's going good. Monday, he was so exhausted that he was not talking. He wouldn't say anything. I had no idea how his day went. There were no notes from the teacher. I haven't had any communication with his teachers yet, which is frustrating. And, yeah, so I had no clue. And then he did say a little bit later that evening that he was really tired because he had PE right before I picked him up. And he said just a couple really tiny things. Then yesterday when I picked him up, he was a little bit more chatty. And he talked a little bit more. One of the teachers said something that hurt his feelings, and he told me about it. So we talked about that, and I've got to kind of see and get her side of the story on what happened, because I don't want to jump to conclusions. It sounds like she said something a little insensitive, and he really took it to heart, but it wasn't like a horrible thing, so we'll see. And then this morning we started with some new kind of rules about electronics, and it really helped getting him ready for school, because it's really hard. It was really hard before. It's really hard now to get him ready for school. So that helped. And these stitches, I ain't gonna lie, they're sloppy. If I stitched in a hoop, they'd be a lot neater, but it's okay. So, yeah, today's day number 3. The kids remember him, but he doesn't seem to remember them. So, and that's the way it was before. He would go half a year and not know a kid's name. I mean, he just, I don't know, he gets focused on certain things and he just doesn't pay attention to that. So, I'm proud of him though. It's a lot of changes. He wanted to go to school. He wanted to make friends. He's been lonely. 2020 was really rough for him because we were alone a lot. And I don't think we ever really recovered from that. So, as far as building back up a social life was really still slowed down. So, yeah, I'm proud of him. I think that looks fine. I don't need to switch that color. I mean, it's fine. It shows up. And of course the biggest thing is like this part. So just gotta keep track of my stitches. Go drink a coffee. So in other life news, I'm trying to get back to school. I mentioned this before. The community college here, which I have a 2-year accounting degree that I never used. Our hope was that I would get that degree and be able to work while Parker was in school, and then I started homeschooling. So I haven't got to use my degree. I don't have any work experience with my degree. And I really am hoping to find something where I can work from home because of Parker's needs and my mom's disabilities. So this semester, spring semester and summer semester, our community college and technical college has state funding to where tuition is free. So they apply any kind of grants or anything you get, and whatever the balance is, you get from that fund to pay your tuition. But you have to cover the cost of your own books. So I am signed up for classes to start in January. They're not sure that I'm going to get the funding because I have a 2-year degree. So what they told me to do was go ahead and go through the process, apply to the school, register for classes, and basically wait and see because it's so new, they didn't really have all the answers to the questions. So what they were telling people that were in my situation was just to go through the process and see if you get the funding. So that's what I'm doing. If I don't get the funding, I'm not going back to school. I mean, we're not in a position to pay for tuition right now. So I'll just focus on other things and, but I'm going to at least try. And good news is my husband got a promotion at work. So he's kind of in the middle of the 2 jobs where today he'll start training for the new job. So he's excited about that. I'm proud of him. I'm getting off count, I can tell. It's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the last one of that. My mom is scheduled to have spine surgery, a spinal fusion surgery on January 11th. She has to still get cardiac clearance for that from her heart doctor. So that appointment's in a couple weeks. So they're going ahead and planning as if she has cardiac clearance. And then if she doesn't get cardiac clearance, they will cancel the surgery. But if she does get clearance, it's gonna be a rough surgery and a rough recovery. So I'm glad that it worked out that Parker had asked to get back to public school, because that will really help me take care of my mom and do things for her while he's in school, particularly doctor appointments, getting her baths or showers and that type of thing. So I'm happy for that. I'm not happy she's having surgery. No. I don't want her to have surgery. But unfortunately, she's in a position where she has to have surgery. If she doesn't have surgery, she hasn't been given a good prognosis. So unfortunately, we are hoping she has it so that her quality of life will improve. So if any of y'all have had spinal fusion and you have any tips, just let me know. I know she's supposed to be in the hospital for a few days, and after that, I don't know a whole lot about what's going to happen. I know we're already planning for her to come stay with me for a while, because whenever she has any kind of surgery and she has to take narcotics for recovery, she can't be left alone, because she will have nightmares and like jump out of bed, not jump, but she'll roll out of bed. And she had a hernia surgery, and she fell onto my wood floor. We had to put chairs around to block her in the bed like a toddler, so that she didn't fall out of bed. But she can't help it. It's the pain medicine. And she's also at more of a risk to fall, because she's already on a walker, and then the pain medicine, makes her woozy and stuff like that. So she needs help. So once she's off that pain medicine and able to safely get around without a threat of falling, she can go back to her house. So we'll see. Alright, so one more of that. I love this pattern. I kind of want to do day. Oh my gosh, y'all! I just forgot I can open my stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. How much have I filmed? Hang on a second. 17. Okay. Oh, now I can't wait. All right. I have my Advent box. I forgot, from Tracy, and then my other box that says do not open until December 1st for my ornament exchange. Ooh, I'm so excited. Yay. Now that's all I'm thinking about. So what I'm going to do with that is, okay, let me finish my thought. My thought was I would try to do 25-minute videos, maybe Monday through Friday in December up until Christmas or something. I don't know, like a Vlogmas, or however people are doing that, where they open advent calendars or whatever. But mine would be a Stitch with Me must. No, I gotta come up with a name. It's not Vlogmas. I don't know. What should I call it if I do it? I think I should have time to do it if I just do 25 minutes and I'm good about uploading. I could possibly even do it on the weekend too. I have to see. Saturday's a Christmas parade, so Parker and I are going to ride in the parade with Mike. And Friday night, we have my friend, her church is doing this like marriage conference, but it's just for like an hour and a half, some kind of marriage thing. And she invited us and some other couple friends to come. They're having Chick-fil-A brought in, and so we signed up for that for Friday night. And then Sunday night is the Stitchy Zoom. So if you want to participate in that, just I'll have the link, the direct link on YouTube, on the community tab, and also on Instagram on my link tree. If you go to my profile, I have link tree with that link. So I have found that signing in with a direct link is easier than trying to do the password. And your computer or device may have some kind of firewall or security protection that will not let you sign in with the meeting name and password. So you've got to have that direct link to sign in. So if you're having issues, you need to use the direct link. So that'll be fun. Okay, so got 2 more on this little branch. This is going to be so fun to stitch. And if you're wondering what happened to Main Street, yeah, I did not want to work on that. I had fun on the days I did work on it, but then I was just like, I did not want to pick it up. So, just not in the mood for it. I just haven't been in the mood for a lot of my patterns. The ones that I love are the ones I've been working on. That Teresa Kogut, Santa's Young Buck, my Mill Hill Santa. I've started the Story Stitches, Christmas Classics, and that's about it. I'm looking over there, and that's pretty much what I've been working on. So, yeah, my whips are just sitting there collecting dust. Alright, so I'm going to come back down this way. Flip it over. I'm behind on floss tube too, because I thought, oh, I'm going to get to watch so much floss tube while Parker's at school. No. And he had a doctor's appointment yesterday. Well, it wasn't a doctor appointment. It was an appointment with the counselor at his doctor's office because he's been having a lot of anxiety. And so we came up with, well, she came up with a plan to help with that. And she thinks him going to school is actually going to help him a lot because she feels like he was having so much free time being homeschooled that his mind was like really taking him, like he was really having so much time to just think about stuff like and worry about it. So she thinks with him being occupied with school and homework, and then she wants me to add some activities. She really wants him to go to like scouts or something. He hates scouts. So I don't know. And I feel like we're already stretched so thin in the evenings. He has so much homework. Monday through Thursday, he has homework in all 4 major subjects, which is ELA. Okay, so for instance, last night, he had to read his book, which he already pretty much had memorized, but they still want him to read it like every day. Read his book. Then he had to study his words for the week. And then he had to work on 2 poems and to answer a bunch of multiple choice questions. Let's see, is that all for ELA? I feel like there was something else. Then, for math, he had 2 pages of homework for math, but he couldn't do that because he's not on that level. He's going to have to go to resource, which is like special education for math. But they keep giving him the math anyway, but he can't do it. So if he had done it, it would have been 2 pages of math. And then there's also, they give him Chromebooks. And there's also 2 things he would have had to do on his Chromebook if he was on that level of math. Then for science, they have to memorize 5 key facts for a quiz. And because he's coming in the middle of a science unit, he's not sure what it was. So we had to Google a lot of it and kind of do like a crash course on that. And for social studies, he had to study World War I notes. So we had to go over a bunch of notes for World War I. That's just one night for 5th grade. This is after being in school all day, coming home exhausted. It's a lot. So, yeah, that's Monday through Thursday. They have that. So I'm like, how in the world we barely got that done because he's got to do, he has to have some downtime and do his bath and eat dinner and do all that. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, did I do this wrong? Because I'm yip-yapping. Okay, no. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. I'm excited for him, though. We'll find something for him to do. But yeah, so, and then she wants me to put him on an electronic schedule. And so we started that today. And it really, really helped with bedtime last night. Well, we really started last night. Bedtime last night, and it also helped getting ready this morning. So she was really helpful. She was kind of like, sometimes as a parent, like, we don't like to be told what to do, but sometimes we do need that guidance, and it was sort of like that situation. And he needed to hear it too, so it was good for him to talk to her and for me to talk to her and for us to come up with a plan all together to try to help him. So, okay. All right, guys. I'm going to stop there. And then I'm going to go film opening my Advent stuff because I'll either put that on the end of this video or I'll just compile them and put them on my floss tape. I'll probably do them on my floss tape. So, I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Thank you for joining me. And, yeah, join our sale. #DancerSal. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye. So, today's December 1st, which means I get to open a couple things. The first thing is this box from Tracy. It is an Advent that she created. She did one for me and one for Candace. It's so sweet and so thoughtful. And she basically said, reach in, grab one thing, and open it. They're not numbered. So I'm going to set it over to the side. Well, I'll reach in for y'all. Okay. I'm trying not to peek. I'm just going to grab something. I don't want to peek anything. Oh my gosh. Tracy. Okay. Oh, this is so funny. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look how cute this bag is. The reason I said it's so funny is because this is a color that I use on so many patterns. This is DMC 918. And this is one of those colors that Barbara Anna uses in a lot of patterns. In fact, I believe it's in the pattern I was just stitching. Yep, 918. I was just working on the Dancer Sal. And that's one of the colors, but I use that color a lot. And then, oh, it's a piece of fabric. It's a fat quarter, and it's Christmas themed. Tracy, I love it. Oh my gosh, it's got sparkles. I can't even. Thank you so much, Tracy. This is so exciting. I can't believe it. And I love this bag. I'm definitely, if y'all see this bag somewhere else, I'm not getting rid of this. I will reuse this, okay? So either with a giveaway or another advent calendar or something like that. So, oh my gosh, thank you so much, Tracy. How am I supposed to wait and not open the rest of these? I'm going to keep it covered because if I look, I don't want to be spoiled. So I just reach my hand in and grab like the first thing I could grab. So, oh, that's so fun. Okay, so the next thing is from an ornament exchange. And it says do not open. It says open December 1st. So, we have until December 10th to mail it. And my ornament, or it wasn't an ornament exchange, it was a smalls exchange. Mine is done, but I have to get the package together and mail that today. So, this came from Canada. I do not know who this is from because they didn't put a return name on it, but I'm sure it's in the box. They probably told me who they are in the box. I just don't know right now. I hope y'all can see that. It might be too close. Okay. So So here's a card. I don't want to. Oh my gosh. Crystal, I saw. Yo, I'm gonna cry. Crystal, I saw that you were wishing for an advent calendar. I make them every year for my nieces and nephews, so perhaps this year your Secret Santa was a perfect fit. I added a few small things for your son. Hopefully these things are obvious. Joy to you and your family this holiday season. Vicky. Oh my gosh, Vicky. You and Tracy. I mean, y'all are so sweet. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's just. Whew, okay, I need to breathe. Oh my gosh. Vicky and Tracy, I swear, I just can't, y'all. You know, sometimes life is just really hard, and life has been really hard for us these past couple months, and the kindness that y'all have shown, you know, I don't talk about everything that I'm going through, and it just, the kindness that y'all show is just, okay. So, let me see. Alright, so this is the stuff for Parker. Unless that she said was obvious. That's some candy. And, okay, this is day 12. So I'm going to pull out day 1. Goodness gracious. Okay, so here's day 1. Oh, look how pretty. Oh my goodness, this will look so good with my fall finishes. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Thank you, Vicky, so much. Oh my goodness, y'all. That is so pretty. This will look so, so good, my fall finishes. So I got fall finish fabric, Christmas finish fabric, DMC. Thank you, ladies, so much. You really, really, really have just blown me away. I am so grateful. Oh, okay, gotta calm down. How am I gonna wait to open all this? I gotta be good. Okay, y'all. I hope you have a great day. I'm not sure how I'm gonna edit this. I don't know if I'm gonna add it to my Stitch With Me video or my floss tube, but yeah, I am gonna share these. So thank you guys so much. Bye.